Hello there ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another of my live videos, and I am going to be updating you on some more latest news. Apparently a few teams have targeted quite a few Arsenal players. There's been Sanchez that's going to end his contract, so it's been targeted by so many teams. There's Oxlade-Chamberlain now that's been targeted by some teams. I think Ozil's been targeted on a couple of equations as well. Giroud has been targeted by Everton also. And now apparently Everton have now spent over £100 million in this transfer window. You've got your likes of Rooney there, you've got your likes of Ramirez there, you've got Pickford there, you've got Michael Keane there. They spent over £100 million, so they are doing good business. But Ron Koeman standing firm basically. He wants another signing at least on the board for Everton, because his target is to make them competitive this season, maybe to get top 4, maybe finish in the top 5, or maybe even try and gain some silver. Apparently Everton are interested in signing Danny Welbeck from Arsenal, the player that has been at Arsenal for 3 years. I think the May will to plot in a 30 million bid. Arsenal did currently buy the player for £16 million from us back in 2014. They bought him from us back in 2014. He's a player that only scored 4 goals in 20 appearances last season. Because over the course of he's suffered quite a few injuries as Danny Welbeck, so he hasn't been really participating in the team because he has suffered injuries as Danny Welbeck. But now apparently Everton are interested in signing Danny Welbeck, the player that used to be at Manchester United, the player he's got good strength, he is good in the air, he is good at leading the lines fantastically well, as he did show on occasions at Manchester United. Welbeck, who scored winners against us in the past with Arsenal in the FA Cup, scored against us in a 2-0 defeat last season, so he can prove when he's match fit and when he's playing regular, he can contribute to his game, read his game well, and score bag full of goals, can Danny Welbeck. So yeah, Everton are interested in signing the player. They may will to plot a 30 million bidding. Whether Arsenal will be reluctant or resisted to currently sell the player, because he has fell down the packing order because he hasn't had that many starts because due to his injuries and that. Now Arsenal have got Lacazette in there. They want Lemar in. They still want Lemar. It may be beneficial if they want to offload Danny Welbeck, but apparently they've also targeted Olivier Giroud, a player that's been at quite a few clubs in his time. He's also good for France as well. He's been at I think he's been at Montpellier, Troyes. Olivier Giroud is a player that's very versatile, very quick, very strong, very good in the air, very creative, very precise player. Good at linking up the play as well. Fantastic links up the play. His pass accuracy is fantastic. His shot accuracy is fantastic. He's another very good player for Arsenal, and I think Everton now have banned up as Danny Welbeck as their main priority, and now they're using maybe Olivier Giroud as maybe an alternative. I don't know if Olivier Giroud is willing to leave the club. I do not know, but there's been talks that Everton want possibly Welbeck or Giroud as an alternative. So Giroud's a very good player, so Everton are looking to at least get another player on the board to lead their lines even more. So Koeman's interested. So yeah, and with Sanchez, Chelsea play Arsenal today. The lineup has been confirmed. It's going to be including Lacazette, who's been hitting form for Arsenal. It's going to be including Sanchez. Sanchez now may have second thoughts. There has been discussions with Team Wenger and Sanchez. He'd come out with some bizarre comments saying it's ideal, players that are going to end the contract, and he feels as though Sanchez will stay. He will go one day, but not just yet. And PSG president, he only explained really that they do have good communications to the two clubs. That's what he really explained. But if he was to step the interest up in Sanchez, he would have discussions with Arsene Wenger. But Arsene is still ruthless. He is still standing firm that Sanchez, one of their most essential players, will stay with Arsenal after he has been there 3 years, won 3 FA Cups in 4 seasons with the club. It looked over the week, the way it was speculating about that he was possibly going to be joining Paris Saint-Germain. Obviously, they had Neymar on the radar, did PSG, but obviously now they've got the Neymar deal done, so they probably cannot capture Sanchez. So he's still confident he will stay. Regarding some of these players, basically, he's still confident they will stay at the club, because Sanchez only just quoted out before he wants Champions League football. He was sick, he did miss the training, but since his sickness and his arrived back to training, he's looked happy, he's looked settled, he's looked good at interacting with his teammates, and he's looked fantastically settled. And there may be now second thoughts, and I know Manchester City are still in there with a shout. They're still in there for a shout with maybe putting a 45 million bid in. Battery's low on my phone. So yeah, Everton are still in. City are still keen. Pep Guardiola's still keen on looking to reunite with Sanchez, who were fantastic bond together at Barcelona. So City could be still in there with a shout of signing Alexis Sanchez, and he did say he was keen on making a move to Manchester City. Especially Arsenal would not want to would want to sanction off a player to an arch rival. Especially, we know Chelsea have had interest in the current player as well. A player that hit over 31 goals last season, got so many assists, and his reading of his game, his contribution. I presume if he stays at Arsenal this season, he'll score at least another 25-30 goals, because he's a fantastic player, and he's a player he can lead the lines. He can play number 7. That's his essential. That's his most advanced position, and a very good player. This is why teams have been trying to capture him up. He has been demanding a £400,000 a week contract. Is Arsene Wenger willing to offer him a new one? I think most he may be willing to offer him is between £275,000-290,000 a week. City were willing to offer him £320,000 a week, but City are still in there with a shout. So it has died down. There could be second thoughts now. Sanchez could see how his deal and stay with the club for this season. So we're also Monaco are interested. Could that possibly Monaco have put in there? They've been in there with a shout for 45 million. Because we know Arsenal want Thomas Lemar. Could that be an alternative replacement? He's still on negotiations going on. Arsenal have had 3 bids rejected for the current player, but I think they're looking at £50 million, and that's what Arsenal are preparing to put in for Thomas Lemar. Is a very good player, 14 goals, 17 assists last season. But Monaco are losing a lot of their best players, and Thomas Lemar has made it clear that he does want to make the move. For the entirety of the transfer window, they have wanted Thomas Lemar on the board. So it will happen. I think there'll be still negotiations going on, but it's just agreeing a full-on fee, and that's the problem. That is the situation that I am currently trying to say. So that's the thing. And we know with Chelsea, they're still interested in Oxlade-Chamberlain. We know Liverpool are still interested in Oxlade-Chamberlain. Liverpool may still need to address the midfield a bit, to be fair, because they look like losing Coutinho. I think Emre Can's still injured. Adam Lallana's injured. So yeah, they still may need to address their midfield more. Liverpool, Chelsea could be emerging as front runners. They were planning to use him as a converted right back, really, because his flexibility and his versatility is very, very good. He's a player that's good in the air. He's a versatile player, strong, quick, good at holding on to the ball, good at linking up the play as well. He's Oxlade-Chamberlain, and he's the one that's coming to the end of his current contract, and Chelsea have showed an interest in him as well. So Arsenal won't want to sanction off a lot of their players. They won't want to sanction Sanchez off, especially. They won't want to sanction Chamberlain off. They won't want to sanction Giroud off. So, and then they've got to go out and find individual replacements. And as it stands, Arsenal have only signed, well, one significant signing this summer, or is it two? So they need to do more in this transfer window. We know Liverpool have been interested in the player. So, yeah, and Chelsea, well, we know with Conte, even though he's got Morata in, even though he's got Morata, he's got Bakayoko, and he's got Rodiger, he's still frustrated with a lack of transfer investment in this transfer window. He's still very, very frustrated because he feels as though he's one of the world's most successful managers, you know, in his career. He's Conte, you know, with the achievements, his silver there that he's won. He's probably one of the best in world football, and this is basically why he feels as though he's frustrated in this transfer window, you know. This is why, and he's interested in still addressing that midfield more. He wants Danny Drinkwater, as I did say before. Danny Drinkwater, being at Manchester United, he didn't really make a senior appearance in Manchester United. He's been at Huddersfield Town on loan. He has been at quite a few clubs as a Danny Drinkwater. Chelsea are interested in buying him, but Danny Drinkwater has come out and basically said he would want to be sanctioned off, and he would like to make the move to Chelsea, and he would dramatically improve their midfield. Kante and Danny Drinkwater are looking to reunite in that midfield, and Danny Drinkwater is a player that's also quick, he's strong, he's good in the air, his passing ability is tremendous speed, also dynamic box-to-box player also, so he would dramatically improve Chelsea's attacking midfield position, and they're looking to reunite, and Danny Drinkwater is keen on making a move. Leicester may be reluctant to sell him, as Craig Shakespeare may think he's an important figure. With his performances for Leicester have been fantastic, you know, got himself into the England team, did Danny Drinkwater. Chelsea did buy in Kante for £30 million. I thought he was fantastic in the middle of the park last season, won the PFA. Also was fantastic in the middle of the park with Danny Drinkwater as a partnership back at Leicester. So that's what Conte's looking into. He was interested in Danny Drinkwater last summer, but didn't get him. But Chelsea could get Danny Drinkwater on the current board. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, that's everything today. Drop your comments and likes below on my video. Subscribe to my channel and take it easy. And I'll see you later. Bye.